Hi, it's Hiii. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's time for another TBR video for September. I have my little TBR jar. As you saw in the last time I did this, I don't have a clear jar, so we have the prompts in here. Today is August 30th, so it's not September yet, but I should do this before September, so I know what to pick up if I want to pick up a book on September 1st. So let's get started. I'm just gonna pick out a few. I think I've read 8 books this month. My goal was 10. Well, technically, I guess my goal was 8. Wait. I think my goal was 8 in the last video. So I think I reached it. I don't remember. My goal was either 8 or 10. I think my goal for this month is going to be to read 10 books. So I'll pick out between 8 and 10 books for this. Whatever, you understand what I mean. I'm gonna 8 or 10, it depends when I'm done. Let's just start, because I don't know how to do. First prompt, let's see what it says. The next in a series. My options for this is, what series have I started? I could do the Hawthorne Legacy, the second book in the Inheritance games, or I could do, you know what, we're gonna do this. Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. I'm going to read this in September, even if I didn't get it on this, so I'm picking this one. The funny thing about this is, it's not supposed to come out until September 5th, but I found it yesterday, so I don't know what's going on, because I saw it in the store and I was like, that's not supposed to be out yet, so I googled it, it said September 5th. Then I went on Lucy Score's Instagram and it said September 5th. But I got it and I somehow got it for free, so I'm happy. Don't know what happened. But this is the 3rd book in the Knock 'Em Out series. I loved both books. I gave 5 stars to the first one, 4 stars to the second one, and I'm so excited for Lucian and Sloane. In the Knock 'Em Out series reading vlog that I did, I said as soon as Lucian was introduced that I think he should have his own book. He's got his own book. And I'm so excited because we've gotten so many Easter eggs and like snippets of Lucian and Sloane's relationship in the other 2 books, so I'm very excited to see like the whole thing. So this is my first choice. I don't think I can see it. Maybe if I put it there. That looks stupid, but at least it's there, you know. Next prompt. This is so fun. I love doing this. Is this one? Yes. That's 2. I'm gonna take the first one. A book you bought and know nothing about, which is basically every book that is on this card. I need to remember that I actually do have books on the other side as well. I think I'm just gonna go take a picture of the books on the back side, because turning it around all the time is just annoying. So I'm gonna take a picture so I can look at that before I decide. I can't decide. I'm either gonna do We're All Constellations, because I bought that mainly because of the cover, and I don't know what that is about, or The Glass Hotel. Like, I really want to get more into thrillers. I haven't read a lot of them, and I want to expand my reading choices. So I don't know exactly what this is about. And I think I'm gonna choose this one. Because I'm probably gonna choose mostly romance or fantasy, so we need a thriller in there. Hopefully I'll get to it. Can't make any promises. I love doing this. I'm so glad that I decided to do this last month, because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have done it this month either. A book with a 2-word title. A 2-word title. Which books? None of those up there. Love Theoretically is a 2-word title, and that was on my August TBR, but I just didn't read it. Should have read it. I'm an Ali Hazelwood fan. Like, why didn't I read it? Do I have anyone else? I'm doing Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. Don't know exactly what it's about, but it's obviously people in STEM, scientists falling in love. I've heard good things about it, and I love Ali Hazelwood, her writing, her characters, everything, so I need to get to this. Also, most books don't have a two-word title, because if they do, they have the in front of it. It's like The Love Wager, The Cheat Sheet, The Cruel Prince. So it's always 3 words. But I'm choosing this one. And I think someone came home, and I hate that. Like, wait until I'm done filming, please. Let's see what this is. A celebrity recommendation. Did not want that. I'm honestly so upset right now. I did not want that at all. Does booktubers count as celebrities? Like, if they have 100,000 of subscribers, they should. Like, I don't know. The only celebrity recommendations I think I have is books that Ben Barnes have mentioned liking, but I'm doing a video with that, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this month. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the Instagram page Celeb Book Recs, because they post about celebrities' favorite books, and see if I have any of those. I made the decision. I scrolled through the whole Instagram page of Celeb Book Recs, and I found The Hunger Games, recommended by Taylor Swift and Daisy Edgar Jones. I have the Hunger Games trilogy, and I really want to read it, and I feel like fall is a good time to read this kind of books, because I'm very in the romance mood in the summer. But this is gonna be fun. Let's do it. I'm choosing this one. So far we have 4 books. It's time to pick the 5th one. A book you're giving a second chance. I think when I wrote that prompt down, I was thinking about like the books I've DNF'd, and I have only DNF'd 2 books, I think, and that is Circe and A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Wait, someone's calling me. Okay, so I have a list on my phone over all of the prompts I have in this. Just in case I want to add a new one, I have to check that I haven't already added it, so it's in there twice. And I also have one that says a book you DNF'd. So, a book you're giving a second chance. It's not about the DNF'd ones. It's about the ones that maybe I didn't like that much. And honestly, I give pretty good ratings to most books. There's not a lot of them that have 3 stars. Especially not ones that I didn't read in the last couple of months. So my options for this is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo, the 2nd book in the Shadow and Bone trilogy. Or I could do... what was it? I had it planned out. Now I don't remember. It's on here somewhere. The Thursday Murder Club, because I gave that 3 stars. Thinking back at it, I liked it, so I don't remember why I gave it 3 stars. Like, there's books that I think back on and like didn't like them, but I gave them 4 stars. Like The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, not a big fan. It took me like 2 or 3 months to actually get through it. Daisy Jones and the Six, didn't like it that much, but I think that might have been because I was in a reading slump, because I did enjoy the concept of it. It just wasn't for me back then, but I was in a really bad slump, so I think that might be why. My Policeman, didn't like it. It was kind of boring. So I'm gonna choose one of those. But which one? Like, I want to do the Thursday Murder Club because I have the sequel right here, and I feel like it's easier to read that right after reading one of those. Like, choosing, because like if I'm gonna do Siege and Storm, I'm gonna have to read Shadow and Bone first. But do I want to do that this month? I don't think so. So do I choose Daisy Jones and the Six or the Thursday Murder Club? Honestly, I don't know. This is hard. I'm gonna do the Thursday Murder Club, because then I can probably gonna want to read The Man Who Died Twice right after, and then I will get some more books off of my TBR. So I'm gonna go get that, and then we're gonna fix the 2nd prompt. The next prompt, not the 2nd one. We're on book like 6 or 7. This is it. So I'm putting that in my TBR pile. Should I put it more over there? Can you see it better? It looks stupid in the back there anyways. But right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Time for book number 6. do this one. Hopefully it's a good one. A book with yellow on the cover. Now I could do... Oh my god, I know, I wanna... The Love Wager by Lynn Painter is... I think it's in like the same series as Mr. Wrong Number, which I read this month, and I loved it. So I could do this one. Why does it split up so easily? Chapter 3? You see that? The way it splits? Not the point. This one has yellow on it. I also have this Kingdom. I don't know how to say it. But this one. But like, it's very thick. Do I want a fantasy? It's almost 500 pages. No. Like, I feel like fantasies are good now that it's fall. No more yellow. This one might be yellow. And then I have Days at the Mojisaki bookshop. It's a little bit of yellow. No, but I think I'm going to go with The Love Wager. Lynn Painter has recently become one of my favorite authors. I've loved every single book. Like, they make me so happy. And I loved Mr. Wrong Number, and this is the sequel, I think, so it's very fitting to read it now. Time for book number 7. A book you've bought recently. What have I bought recently? What is considered recently? It's like the last month. Because in that case it should be one of those up there. Like, these are all old. Which one is the first one? This is the first book in the Norwegian series. Maybe I'll read that one. Or... I feel like if I bought it recently, it shouldn't be on the back, but I'm gonna take a look anyways. It's nothing new on the back. So I think I'm gonna have to choose one of these or these. So I have my options. Days at the Morisaki bookshop, Scarred by Emily McIntyre. That's not happening because I haven't read the first one. So we're gonna wait with that one. And then we have The Last Dragon King. I've never heard of this before, so I don't really know what it's about. How many pages does it have? Oh, the actual book, not the preview of the next one. Oh my god, it's around 350. That's not too bad, I could do that one. And then I have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, The Crimes of Grindelwald. I think we need to have some fantasy into this, because like there's no fantasy there right now, so I'm going to choose The Last Dragon King. Don't know what it's about, but it's going to be fun. I haven't heard anyone talk about it either, so maybe I can finally go into a book without any expectations. I have 7 books right now. I think I'm going to do... Maybe I should just do 8. No, 10. Because I really want to read 10 books this month. That is my goal. And I feel like it's easier if I have like the books put out for me ready to just read them. And this is fun. I love doing this. So I don't want to stop really. That's also... A book you have been putting off. Why didn't I just stop at 7? I feel... A book I've been putting off. I have the Addicted series, the first 3 books, but technically I haven't put that off. I just waited because I wanted to do like a reading vlog of more than one of the books, so that's part of the reason. It's not really a book I've been putting off. The Cruel Prince. ACOTAR maybe? Maybe I don't just do ACOTAR. But then again, if I start ACOTAR I'm going to want to read the whole thing. But I have been putting ACOTAR off for a really long time. Maybe I should do that. I feel like I should start reading it. Because I'm behind. No, like everyone has read it. I have not. It's time to read it. Should I do ACOTAR? It's gonna be ACOTAR or The Cruel Prince. But I really don't feel like reading The Cruel Prince. I'm gonna go get ACOTAR and hopefully I'll have time to read it this month. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. You probably know what it's about. I don't really know what it's about because I haven't read it, but like most people have, so you probably have if you're watching this. Motivate me to read it, please, 'cause it's gonna take time. That's my 8th book. Yeah, I was right. Are we going to do 10 or should we just stop at 8? I want to do 10, just for fun. Like, why not? Who's gonna stop me? No one. On average, I read like 6 books a month. So, 10, it's a little too high, but like we're gonna strive to be better. This one. Fuck my life. A classic. Does it look like I want to read a classic? The only classic I have left is Little Women, and I want to read that in December. Technically Sherlock Holmes is a classic, right? Yeah, it is. On top of my Christmas wish list last year was this book, the complete collection of Sherlock Holmes. So maybe I should read one of those. I've read A Study in Scarlet. I read that in English class in grade 11 and I liked it. So now I want to continue the stories. The next book is The Sign of the Four. Okay, it's not too long. I'm gonna do that. I'm choosing this for a classic. Now on to the last one. Is this one? I don't want this. A book with your name on it. Obviously, that's not going to be easy. I think there is a book with the main character who shares my last name, and if his name is on the on the book, I'm gonna read that. I think it's an Emily Henry book, and those are on the back here. So let's see. What book is it? I'm gonna Google that because I know that there's a book with a character that has the same last name as me, because I've heard people talk about it. No, I knew it was a Emily Henry book. It's People We Meet on Vacation. I don't have that one. I have Book Lovers, Beach Read, and Happy Place. That was disappointing. Like, he has the same last name as me. Like, there's no way I'm gonna find a book with my name. I'm gonna have to do some more googling, and let's see. Book characters named Ingrid. Why is it only one book coming up? I want to know. That's an author. Like, just give me book characters. Like, what am I supposed to do? Honestly. Sorry to disappoint you, but I can't find a single book. I haven't even looked at any of these, but like, I would have noticed if they shared a name with me. So maybe I'll get People We Meet on Vacation for my October TBR. So I'm gonna pick another one because I don't have time to figure all this out. The last book we're choosing is a book you bought because of the cover. Which ones? None of the ones in the front. None of those. It's on the back. I know a book I bought because of the cover, so I'm gonna go get it. I've already mentioned it in this video, but We Are All Constellations. I bought this because the cover is so beautiful. I love it. Don't know what the book is about, but the cover is so pretty. I love purple. I love pink. Look at it. Like, have you seen anything this beautiful before? I'm gonna add that to my TBR and then we're done. 10 books. Hopefully I get through them all. I feel like this is a pretty good TBR. Because like last month's TBR I wasn't that happy with. I didn't read a lot from my TBR. I should have mentioned that actually. Which books did I read from my TBR? I read Red, White and Royal Blue. What was on my TBR last month? Was Mr. Wrong Number on it? I feel like Mr. Wrong Number might have been on it. I'm gonna check. I think it's on the thumbnail. We're just gonna see how good I did last month. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Yeah, I didn't read a lot from my TBR. I read Red, White and Royal Blue and The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I think that was the only books that was actually on my TBR. So let's do a little recap of the books I've chosen. Here I have We Are All Constellations by Amy Bashel, whatever. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. The Last Dragon King by Leah Stone. The Love Wager by Lynn Painter. The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Osman. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. And Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I am very happy with my TBR this month. I'm so excited to start reading them. Hopefully I get to put a lot of them in vlogs. So I'm excited to talk about my feelings, my thoughts, my opinions, and everything about these books. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. It's in the description always. And that's it. Peace out, lovers.